Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's a beautiful spring day here in Georgia. We're in our second spring of 5 or 6, however many come this year, but it's glorious. It's going to be 72 degrees. Now see, this is my perfect weather. Yeah. Just leave me here. There's a little coolness in the air. The sun is warm. I mean, come on, guys. This is perfect, okay? That's perfect. Okay, moving on. I just read an article, and I saw a video. Trina sent it to me last night. This man in Colombia was arrested after they found $10,000 worth of a white powdery substance under his wig. I bet he wigged out over that, you know? I mean, what kind of harebrained idea was that? Just wonder how they figured it out. Like, his head was shaved, so they had to cut the toupee off of him. I wonder if they had to pay him for that. I'll be here all night. I mean, you know, he had them in these little, I don't know, baggies or whatever. And he had it all rolled up and attached to his skull. What a numbskull idea. And then they had the wig, like a toupee, pasted down on top of it. And they had to cut it off. How did they know? I mean, like, was there a gap between his forehead and his hair? I mean, you can tell a toupee usually from a mile away, unless they're really good. But I mean, that was really bold of him to do something like that, don't you think? I bet the police were combing the area to find anyone with a white powdery substance on their persons. Last one. I wonder if he had to mull it over. Get it? Mullet. Okay, I'm done. So I went to get Naomi last night. Okay, first of all, kids. Am I right? Kids. I'm not complaining about them. I'm just saying. I think some people don't know how to take me when I talk about things. People are so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Anyway, so Phoenix comes over. And she says, Naomi's not at home. And I said, I know, she's at school. But she's not at home. I said, I know, she's at school. I'm going to get her. She's going to be there till 6. I said, I know, I'm going to get her. Phoenix just stands there looking very confused. I said, Phoenix, I'm going to get her at 6 o'clock. Oh, okay. She turns around and goes back home. Okay, cool. So then I go to get Naomi, and she's sitting in the car, and she's playing on my phone as we're driving to Chick-fil-A, because we always get Chick-fil-A on Tuesday night. And, of course, I didn't eat. I had eaten at home already, but still, I use my points and buy them food. Naomi runs across a video of it's a mother and son duo. Is it? I don't know. It's a couple. It's a mother and son, okay? And they cook, and she's a bad cook, but she's trying new recipes and stuff. But anyway, they live in South Carolina. She's real southern, and it's Josh and Mama. So Naomi ran across one of her videos, and she was watching one where she was taking spaghetti noodles, and she was poking the spaghetti noodles through a hot dog, like a weenie. And Naomi said, what is she doing? And I said, I don't know. I said, that's kind of their thing, is she doesn't know how to cook, and she tries all these wild recipes. So she takes the hot dog with the dry spaghetti noodles, and she drops it in water. I said, Lord, the water ain't even boiling. I said, you're supposed to bring the water to a boil before you put the noodles in it. And Naomi said, You don't bring it to a boil. You just wait until it starts making bubbles. You know that's what boil is, right? I mean, to bring it to a boil means it's making bubbles. Yeah. And she goes, oh. Okay, so I take her to Chick-fil-A, we get the food, we go, I drop her off at home. Got Phoenix a kid's meal, and there was a lady there making balloons, so Naomi got a sword, and I got Phoenix a little doggy balloon. So it's probably a good half hour after I got Naomi home. Phoenix comes walking over. She's rubbing her little eyes. Hair's just, Naomi blew her hair out straight. So it is just all over the place because she had been asleep. She comes to my door, knocks on the door. She says, Naomi's not home yet. I said, yes, she is. I dropped her off and I watched her walk in the door. Oh, she is? I said, yeah, she's at home. She said, oh, okay. I was like, did you not even look around before you got up and walked out the door? She's at home. And you've got Chick-fil-A there and a balloon dog. She said, I do? I said, yes. So she turned around and happily walked off smiling. I was like, these kids. These kids. Look around when you wake up, you know? Look around and maybe go in your bedroom and see if she's there. Naomi, she is a quiet child. I will give her that. She's not the loud one in the group. But still, why just walk over, you know? I mean, I know she wanted to see me, but no, she really wanted to find Naomi. Anyway, kids. That's all I got to say about that, kids. They keep you confused, you know? Anyway, my sister's coming down. I'm very excited about that. So, I don't know what we're going to do. I told her, I said, I still sound kind of like a man, but I did take some cough syrup so I wouldn't cough on her all day. But I still run out of air. I don't have any oxygen. Although, I do have a pulse ox, and my oxygen is at 97 right now, so I do have oxygen. It just doesn't feel like I have oxygen, okay? Okay. Well, anyway, there's Penelope, laying in a spot of sunshine, like the spot of sunshine she is. Are you a spot of sunshine? If she's a spot of sunshine, I can't talk. Are you a spot of sunshine? Hello. Well, I'm home from my visit with my sister, and we had a great time. All we did was go to Home Goods, and then we went to TJ Maxx. Look, I bought that clip and put it in my hair, because today's all about the wig, right? The busting the wig. Anyway, so we stopped and we collaborate. Anyway, we stopped and she wanted me to go into the QT to get her a Coca-Cola. Now, my sister is very particular about her Coca-Colas. She wants them in a can. She don't want them in a bottle because the cans are colder. Now, I will give her that. I do prefer my Coca-Colas in a can. I buy the minis. You know, I like little miniature Cokes because I don't need to drink that much. Because I get a little hyper, you know what I'm saying? Well, she wanted a tall boy. Now, I don't know if my Brits are going to know what a tall boy is, but that's like a beer, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many ounces that daggum can is. 20? 30? It's a big can of Coke. So, I pull into the Quick Trip. Excuse me, I was driving her car. I glide into the Quick Trip. She said, now get me one of the tall boys. I said, they have that? In a Coke? And she goes, yeah. I said, well, okay. So I go in there, and you would know they're on the very top shelf in the refrigerated section, right? Because she said she wanted it cold. Don't get her one off the counter. Okay. So I go in there. Now, at the Quick Trip, I could be wrong, But it seems like where they stand, there's like a step up to get up there to him, because that man sure did look a lot taller when I walked in there. And he said, because they were straight back. I mean, I could see them as soon as I walked in the door. And the man said, "Can I help you with something?" And I said, "Yes, my sister sent me in here for one of the tall boy Cokes, not a beer, not a tall boy beer, but a tall boy Coke, but I see that they're on the top shelf." Now, granted, I will climb, okay? Don't put it past me to not climb in a store, because I climb all the time. But I thought, since this very tall man was standing there, or so I thought, well, I'll just ask him. And he wasn't busy. There wasn't nobody else standing there. So I said, "Can you get me a couple of these tall boy Cokes?" So he comes out from behind the counter. Honest to God, he was about that tall. But he had longer arms. But you know what he did? He did exactly what I would have did. He took that foot and put it up on that refrigerated bottom, and he stood up and he reached for the Coke Zero. I said, "Nah, nah, nah. Get it the fully leaded. We don't want none of that Coke Zero." And he said, "Oh." I said, "Are you trying to say that I need to lose weight? Is that what you're trying to say?" He's like, "Ha, ha." The girl in there was dying laughing. I said, "I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding." I said, "My sister wants Coke, and she's very thin, so let's just let her have the Coke, okay? She don't drink Coke Zero, and neither do I." Penelope is relaxed right now. But anyway, that was our funny from the day. Oh, she just jumped up. Well, she still has the comb over going on. Hold on. Then she shook her head and it went back right. She had all of her ear was combed over to the other side. So anyway, but that's it for this video. I've talked long enough. So I hope y'all are having a great day. It's beautiful here still. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. And we hope he's coming back soon, because people are crazy. And I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.